Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor presented by Proof Solutions team. I am Sanjay. We are learning WordPress JSON REST API tutorial, and these tutorials are for perfect beginners. This is our part 6 of this video session series, in which we will discuss that how can we delete the WordPress post from our application. And also guys, if you are a beginner to this channel, then please don't forget to subscribe and keep watching our previous video sessions that we have made under the playlist called WordPress REST API tutorial for beginners. Okay, so in our last video session guys, what actually we did, we have listed all of our WordPress posts in this application. Okay, also we did about the create new WordPress post from this application. Okay, so these are the things that we have completed by the help of WordPress plugin called JSON API. Okay, this is the plugin actually we have used for this application as a REST API. Okay, just if I go to settings, just click on JSON API. So these are the things, these are the core methods provided by JSON API actually we have used in our application to make it as working as it is. Okay, by the help of this simple form actually we can create any new WordPress post from this application. Also we have listed all of our WordPress posts from this section to this panel. So far we have created as well as listed WordPress posts. Okay, so in this video session guys, we are going to do that. If you want to delete any WordPress post from this application, means by clicking on this button, so how can we delete that? And also guys, if you are a beginner to this video session series, then I strongly suggest to watch our previous video sessions to make the clear vision about this video series. Okay, and this is the GitHub repository where actually I have put all of our code so far we did within this GitHub repository called WordPress JSON REST API. Just click on that, and now you can find all of our code actually we have did so far within this GitHub repository. Okay, so now let's start about this application and let's delete this post by clicking on this delete button. Okay, so just inspect that. So in our last video session we have actually assigned a ID, as you can see, data ID equal to 17. Okay, so this is the ID. Actually by the help of this ID we are going to delete this row from this database WP post table as well. Okay, so just move to our application, and let's say that when someone clicks on this delete button as well, so this delete button actually we have supplied right here. Okay, so just scroll here, and now we can see that this is the delete button actually we are getting into our front end section. Okay, so by clicking on this delete button actually we are going to listen the click event on this delete button, and we want to delete that row. Okay, so just I'm going to make a class within this delete button. So let's say that rest, or let's say that post delete. Okay, so just save this file. Let's check that into our application, refresh this page, and now inspect that. So this is the class that we have supplied called post.delete. Okay, so we want to listen any click event by clicking on this delete button. Okay, so just go to application, rest.js file, and let's say that we want to listen the click event on this delete button. Okay, so let's say delete jQuery, and this is the class, and actually on, let's that click function, and let's say that console.log I am clicked. Okay, so just save this file, go to browser and refresh this page. Once we refresh, just click on console tab, just click on this delete button, and now when we click on this button, then this code seems to be working. Okay, we think that actually this code will work, so just click on that. Now it's not working. This is because we have appended these all list by the help of JavaScript. Okay, we are not getting any data right here in this tbody section. We have added all these data sections from this JavaScript code called load WP post. All the rows we have made by right here. Okay, so if we want to listen any click event on this button, then what we actually do, just get rid of that. Let's say that document on this is event, and now this is called selector. Okay, so when we click on this class, then we are going to listen and just printing into the console tab. Just save this file and refresh this page. Once we refresh, click on delete button, and now you can see that in our console tab button is clicked on. Okay, so it's working. So if you have any doubt, just go through the event listeners of jQuery. Okay, because we are adding these rows into this tbody section by the help of this JavaScript, so that's why we have written document. Okay, so what we actually next in section we want to do, just we need to retrieve the ID of the post. So let's say that jQuery this dot attribute, and the attribute is called data ID. Okay, because if we inspect on this delete button, so let's say that this is the attribute that actually we want to retrieve, data ID equal to 17. By the help of this ID, actually we will delete this row. Okay, and now after getting this ID, if we go to the administrator panel, just click on settings, JSON API, then to delete a post you could find a method called delete post within this controller posts. Okay, just click on this. So now you can see that this is the delete post method called. Okay, so this is the API method that actually we need to call to delete any post from this application. But now we want an extra parameter into this query string, and this is ID or slug. We want to add the ID of this post or slug of this post to delete the post from this application. So let's pass any ID into this query string manually. So let's say that ID equal to 17, because we want to delete the post number 17 right here. Okay, so when I hit enter, then it says that, just I'm going to zoom this, so it says that it requires a nonce value by using this getNonce method. Okay, so means we want to generate a nonce value by using this getNonce method. Okay, so just I'm going to click on this method, just click on this, and now we need to generate a nonce value for this route. Okay, so let's apply that. First we need to pass controller name, and the controller name should be called posts. Okay, this is the controller name, and the method name is delete post. Okay, so let's say that controller equal to post and method equal to delete post. Delete post, just press enter. So it has generated a nonce value, as you can see. Just I'm using getNonce method right here. It expects two parameters from us. The first is the controller name and the second is the method name. Okay, controller, as you can see, controller, in this controller section post is the controller, and within this method section delete post is the method. Okay, so just I'm going to use this nonce value, and we need to pass into this URL as a parameter called nonce, and this is the nonce value that we have generated. Okay, so all we have to do by the help of these codes into our JavaScript application. So first of all, we need to generate a nonce value from our application. Okay, so let's say that jQuery, we are going to call a AJAX URL variable, and the route should be something called getNonce controller delete post. Just I'm going to copy this URL, and let's say that this is the URL. Okay, by the help of this route, actually we are going to generate the nonce value. Okay, and let's say that function, and let's say that console.log, and this is the response actually we will get from this JSON, or this is the route. Okay, so let's pass that. So this is why actually we are getting the nonce value right in this response. Okay, so just save this file, go to browser, within this application refresh this page, and go to console tab. Let's click on this delete button, and it has actually given an error. Just going to the syntax, and this is jQuery. Okay guys, actually we have missed the post method here. Okay, so jQuery.post, this is the AJAX URL we have added with this URL route. Okay, so just go to browser, refresh again, click on this delete button, and this is the response that we are getting. So this is the nonce value actually we need to add with this route to delete any post. Okay, so just I'm going to accept this. So let's say that var nonce equal to response dot nonce. Okay, we are getting a JSON object right here, as you can see. To get any nonce value from this JSON object, so we need to write response dot nonce. So the next thing that we need to do is that with the help of this ID, with the help of this nonce value, we need to call this route right here. Okay, so let's do that. So just write jQuery dot post method again. Let's say that AJAX URL, just paste it here, concatenate with this route. So just make copy of these things, paste it here, and let's say that just get rid of all these things like ID and the nonce value. Let's supply all these parameters by writing that post data equal to, and the ID equal to, ID should be something called data and ID right here. Okay, and also we need to add the nonce value, so let's do that. Nonce equal to, and this is the nonce value that we have get from this URL. Okay, so just pass this post data variable within this route. Let's see that function, and we get a response from the server, and let's do that. Let's say that console dot log, let's say that response. Okay, so just save this file. Before saving this file, let's remove extra C from here. And now what we did, we actually got the nonce value from this route, we got the data ID, means the post ID, from our click event. So all we need to do, we need to attach all these parameters into a third variable called post data, and we need to pass this data variable by this route. Okay, so just save this file, go to browser, refresh once more, let's click on this delete button. So status okay, it means that the post has been deleted. Okay, so if we refresh this page, let's copy this title, just refresh this page, and now we can see that the post does not exist. Okay, so let's do that with this also. Test article, just click on this. Status is okay, it means the post has been deleted. Just refresh this page, all post has gone. Okay, so we want that after deleting any post, we want to refresh the page itself. Okay, so let's say that alert post has been deleted. Okay, and now we need to reload the section called set timeout. Let's make an anonymous function which reloads a page after 1.2 seconds, and let's say the location reload. Okay, so just save this file, go to browser, refresh your page, click on any article, let's say that new title, just click on that, and now the post has been deleted and the post has gone from this. Okay, so also if you want to make a confirmation before deleting any post, means we want to make a confirmation box that while clicking on this delete button, a pop-up will be there which asks from us that we are sure to delete this record. If yes, then we will delete that record. Okay, so how can we do that? Just get rid of that. Let's say that var conf equal to, just make use of confirm box, and let's say that are you sure want to delete question mark, and let's say that if yes, okay, the result will be true, then we want to delete this post. Okay, here within this block we are actually came into this block by getting true value. Okay, when anyone clicks on OK button, then we actually got the true value from his click event. Okay, so just save this file, refresh your page, just click on this, and now it says that are you sure want to delete. If we click on OK, then it returns the true value. If we click on cancel, then it returns the false value. So we actually want that we want to delete after getting the true value. So true value will be returned if and only if we will click on this OK button. So just click on that, and now the post has been deleted. Okay, so all we deleted the post. Now right now we have only 3 posts into this WordPress setup. So just click on WordPress setup, and now as you can see these 3 posts as we are getting into this application. Okay, so successfully guys we have implemented called create post, list post, as well as delete post. Okay, so in the next video session guys, we will see that how can we edit post if you want to edit any something called title, description, or any other extra information. If you want to edit, then how can we do that? Okay, so in this video session guys, if you have any doubt then please drop your comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching. Have a great day.